Greetings, friends and strangers alike. Welcome, one and all. I am your friendly woodland elf, and this is a brand new Let's Play. It's been a while since we've done one of these, but we are going to get back into it with a game that I've been wanting to play for a while, but just haven't got around to doing it. This is Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. This is the remastered edition, as you can see, released in 2019. The original, I think, was released in 2013, I think, on PS3. Never had it on that. So, we picked it up on PC, and we're going to play it for you today. If you don't know what this game is, just by the look of it, it's a Japanese role-playing game. With art style done by Studio Ghibli, or Ghibli, however you pronounce that. So it's going to look absolutely beautiful. So let's get into it, shall we? Alright, difficulty setting. Do we want easy battles? Recommend if we want to focus on the story. Or have some challenging battles? No, let's have some challenging battles. I pretty much start every new game I play on normal difficulty. Seems to be the default, and you know, you can mostly get by first time playing things on normal anyway. Alright, so we've got ourselves a beautiful world.
Get a move on, Ollie boy!
Slow down, Mr. Drippy.
But Ding Dong Dell's just down the way.
Huh?
Huh? Oh.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
What do we do?
Run for it! Ah!
Run! Don't get Mufassa'd! You're not running. That what? Alright.
Right. Let's get going, shall we?
Got a bit lucky there. That's fine, I guess.
Hey, wait for me! So this is your world.
That's right. A whole nother world. Beautiful, innit?
That is a beautiful looking world. You're not wrong, whoever you are. So I haven't seen... Oh, see, look, there's Studio Ghibli I was talking about. So I've seen a little bit of this game through watching, through watching Let's Plays of it, but I didn't get too far into it. Trying to reserve the game a little bit for myself. So I don't know all the events. So maybe the beginning of the game will not come as too much of a surprise to me, but we're going to act like it is. We're going to pretend, guys. Can we pretend? So I'm going to try not to talk through as many cutscenes if I can avoid it. At least the voiced cutscenes, because, you know, we don't like it when people talk over the top of the voice acting in games, do we? So I'll try and keep that in mind. I'll try and refrain from my jokes. Oh, that looks like our villains for the game right there. Don't they look villainous? Or is that a dragon? Do we get a dragon at some point, or do we have to fight it? Is this just cute Skyrim? Alright, Ni no Kuni. Let's get into it. Oh, but first, let's visit 1950s America. Yep, that's what this is.
Sorry, mister.
Oh, Layla's milk bar.
Good morning, Miss Layla.
Why, good morning, Oliver. Your groceries are over there, honey.
Thanks.
Huh, see the cheddar cheese for 69 cents.
Did Philip find you? He said he had something to show you, dear.
Really? So he finally finished it, huh? Do you know where he is right now?
He just stepped out with some deliveries for me. I doubt he'll have gotten far.
Thanks, Miss Layla.
Oh, say hi to your mother for me.
Sure thing, Miss Layla.
Alright, Biff. See hi to your mom for me. Did you guys notice?
Ollie,
Oh,
over here.
oh, is that Phil? Oh, it's Phil. Alright, let's go to talk to Phil. Alright, that's one little minor criticism I have about this game from what I've seen so far is the needless tutorial things. Do we really need a tutorial to tell us to use the left analog stick to walk? Can we assume that people can figure out that much? Alright. Oh, oranges for 1 cent. How many? Is it 1 per cent? Idaho potatoes, that's funny. Julie's Jules. Ring yourself in. Get out of here, Julie. I'm not buying anything from you for that pun. Hey, Philip.
Good thing you found me. Guess what? She's finally ready.
So what Miss Layla said? Is it really what I think it is?
Why are we playing the pronoun game?
What else would it be, dum-dum?
Wow, Phil.
Boy, you are something else, Phil. So what do we do now?
What else? We take her for a spin. Tonight.
What, tonight? But I can't. I mean, I need to ask my mom.
Sure. You go ask your mom. And then when do we do it, huh? Tomorrow? Next year?
Classic kids. Yeah, you go do something stupid like be responsible and get parents' permission. Yeah.
Well, no, but... Okay, we'll do it tonight. But we'll have to be real quiet.
Sure we will.
Yep, we've got to be sneaky. It's okay. I have proficiency in stealth.
Okay,
We'll be alright.
tonight in my garage. Be there or be square.
Sure.
I hope you like Dungeons and Dragons references because I'm going to be throwing them in a lot. This is a fantasy game after all.
So, this is the child who will save the world.
Or so says the crystal ball, your radiance.
The dark Jinn's power alone will not suffice.
I fear not.
What is the child's name?
Oliver, your radiance.
Oliver.
What the hell was that? Oh, minimap. Press RB, switch to the local map. Star shows you where you need to go next. Cool. RB? Oh, yeah. There's a nice little map. So we got our first look at the villain of the game then, yeah? Talking about someone who will save the world in a demeaning tone. That's a villain right there. We're going the wrong way. Also, apparently the villain was the psychic gym leader from Pokemon X and Y with that cloak she had. And she also has Iago from Aladdin, so it's going to be a fun time. Man, this game just looks gorgeous, doesn't it? I know maybe the tree textures aren't right up there with AAA games these days, but everything just looks so cute. I love it. Really sick hot rods. Hello. We're taking our groceries home. That's what we're doing. Right. Is this a house? Man, American houses are so pretty. You don't get many houses with these like porch things in Britain. Or you do, but they're sometimes like fully enclosed porches. Like it's basically just a mini extension. You know what? Let's yeah. So let's go inside. Let's stop commenting on different architectures.
Hey, Mom. I got the groceries.
Thanks, sweetie. Just pop them on the table, will you?
Oh, speaking of British, why is our mum British?
Say, Mom,
Did you say something, sweetie?
you're kind of busy tomorrow, huh?
Well, now that you mention it, I do have to practice for my concert in the morning.
Oh, yeah? So, you'll be in bed kind of early, huh?
Yes, I suppose I will.
We're being sneaky. We're flexing that bluff skill.
You will, huh?
Will you stop being so mysterious and eat your breakfast? You'll be late for school.
Oh,
Chew before you swallow.
so we rolled low on our bluff skill, but Mom rolled a nat 1 on her insight check. So you don't suspect a thing. Drinking tea, like all Brits.
Thanks for breakfast, Mom. See you later, Mom.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, sweetie. You be good now.
I will.
That's how all British people talk, by the way, like that, if you were wondering. School schmool. Today's the day our dream machine finally rolls off the drawing board and onto the streets of Motorville. They'll be very secretive about what this thing is, but I suspect it's a car of some descript. Whoa there, cowboy. Alright, McCree. Oh wait, no. Cassidy. Not so loud, don't forget this is our secret. You're the one talking about... Hey, Dum-Dum, you didn't tell your mom about it, did you? No, Phil, I didn't tell my mom. She'll be in bed real early. And tonight's the night. Hell yeah. You still in, kiddo? Sure I am. Tonight at your garage, I'll be there. Getting into character, guys. I'm using the American pronunciation of the word garage. Fun fact, we call it a garage. She must be asleep by now. Nino! She's out like a light. How do you... What? Let's get to Phil's garage. Let's do it. Oop, more tutorials. Y for main menu. Cool. Cool. I'm going to try and skip through all this tutorial stuff if I can. Because do we really need a tutorial to tell us how to open a menu? Outstanding. We can now use the main menu. What's in here? It's just the settings. Yeah, we don't really need any of that. Let's put that text display speed up. Max that out. Alright, let's go. Man, this house is huge. Let's explore the house a little first. Oh, I love these. I love this this print on the furniture. This is like The Sims. I'm getting a massive Sims vibe from this yellow and orange stripes. Yeah, any TV? Oh, there it is. Oh, right, it's the 50s. That's what the TV looks like. Let's explore. Man, look at this huge dining room. For some context, houses in Britain are typically smaller than this. That's why I'm marveling at the size. Wait, where's the oven? I see the hob, or the stove top, whatever you want to call it. Where's the oven? Is it in this drawer? How do we cook food? Or do we just only use the hob? Maybe that's why Mum cooked us bacon and eggs, because you don't need an oven for that. Alright, let's stop messing around. Let's go see Phil. See what he's got for us. Oh, we can run now. We're not indoors. Apparently this game is Pokemon. Do you guys remember that in the early generations of Pokemon where you weren't allowed to run indoors? It's stupid. So apparently there's people out on the street. But we're going to ignore them. Oh, this isn't the way to Phil's garage. Garage, whoops. It's down this way. Ah, crap, we've been spotted.
In here. What are you looking at? What is it with that kid? What kept you, Slowpoke?
Sorry, my mom just wouldn't go to bed.
I'm actually a Shelder, not a
Sure
Slowpoke.
is. The last bearing's in, and she's primed for action. Wanna see?
Do I ever?
All right.
Did this kid build a car?
Here goes nothing.
Okay.
Whoa, he sure did.
Oh, is this neat, Phil? This is so neat.
You betcha.
It's so neat.
The new Cube Deluxe ain't got nothing on us, Ollie.
It's not even close.
So, you ready to hit the road, kiddo?
Yeah.
I always thought that word was pronounced coupe, but I could be wrong. Hey, look, a sign saying Gastrol. Is that like a cross between gas and petrol? They're the same thing? Enough of these stupid jokes. There's nobody around. We should take her outside now. So, Phil, who gets to drive first? Yes, but 2 underage children who would never drove a car before. Maybe it's just like a pedal car. You know, you don't need a driving license to know that. You don't need to know the highway code. Oh boy, oh boy. I'll meet you right here. Watch out for Stary Mary. Who's Stary Mary? Oh, that girl who's like staring right at us now. Hi. Oh, there she goes. Bet that tattletale goes straight to her olds. Olds? Is that 50s slang for parents, perhaps? What are you, sweet on her or something? Go check out the front. Man, this guy really is like Biff Tannen, isn't he? Oh, wait, he wasn't the one who said something about saying hi to my mum. Never mind. But still, Phil's a bit of a dickhead. Right, let's go check. Make sure no one's coming. Bit of a sleepy town. Can't imagine there's many people out on the roads at this point.
Alright. The coast is clear. I better go tell Phil.
Don't go.
Oh, more British people.
Huh?
It's bad. Please, Oliver. Don't go.
Huh? Who are you? How do you know my name?
Ollie! What's taking you so long?
I'm sorry, Phil. Someone saw me.
Oh, man. Who was it?
Oh, that girl over... Huh?
What are you talking about? Huh? There's nobody there.
We can see ghosts.
That's weird. She was right there. A girl.
A girl, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I bet it was that dumb, Stary Mary. Oh, no. Couldn't be. She's not allowed out. You must be going screwy or something. Anyway, come on.
Oh, okay.
Gee, that was weird, wasn't it? We saw a weird British ghost.
The boy who will save the world. But unfortunately for him, his light is yet a mere candle in the blackness.
Indeed. He may be the child the prophecies speak of, but he is a child nonetheless.
Yet these humans can be disturbingly powerful.
Oh, she's not a human.
Did the other's darkness not engulf the land entirely? Might this one not prove equally tenacious?
What would you have me do, Your Radiance?
Such saplings must not be suffered to grow.
Very well, Your Radiance.
He who would save this doomed world must die.
Wow, she looks terrifying, doesn't she? I love the sweet white dreadlocks though.
Mom! Help me!
Who has only one pillow on their bed? Oh, tea by the bedside, you see that? That's how all Brits sleep.
Sweetie?
Gotta have a fresh pot of tea by the bed.
Where are you? Oliver?
Hey, who closed the kitchen door? That was open when we came down. It was probably the ghost British girl. Look, there's no oven in this house. How do you cook, Mom?
You're kind of busy tomorrow, huh?
Well, now that you mention it, I do have to practice for my concert in the morning.
Oh, yeah? So, you'll be in bed kind of early, huh?
Oliver.
This really is an anime. We had a flashback to like 10 minutes ago.
Oliver.
It's a classic anime moment. Oh, what sort of hijinks are we going to get up to? Crank the engine, Phil. When we hit 88 miles an hour, you're going to see some shit. Some serious shit. I messed up the quote, damn it.
Listen to her, purr. Ready? Take it slow to start with, okay?
Yep, got it.
All right.
At least they're being responsible with the helmet and goggles, I suppose. Oh, it's a manual drive too? Hell yeah. Oh, look at this guy. appropriately using the clutch. That's, you know what? It's kind of impressive. How old is Phil? He looks like, what, 13 maybe? It's kind of impressive to build a car at that age, isn't it? Fully functioning roadster. Oh, well, you know, spoke too soon. Uh-oh. It's okay, Phil. I'm alright. I can swim. Right, wait, never mind. This big-ass helmet's weighing me down.
Oliver?
Mom, to the rescue.
Philip, what happened? It's Ollie. Oliver!
And the day is saved. Everybody rejoice.
Oliver? Oliver, wake up.
Wait, no, hang on. Oh, no, yep. The day's saved.
Oh, sweetie, I'm so glad you're okay.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Where did all these people come
I'm
from?
sorry. I swear, if I'd known, I never would have.
Don't be silly, Phil. What about your car?
That hunk of junk, I can make another one in no time.
Well, I think you two have had quite enough excitement for one day.
Yes, ma'am.
Where did all these people come from?
Are you okay, Phil?
Must have twisted my ankle back
The
there.
streets were deserted.
Whatever will you children get up to next?
Uh-oh.
Allie.
Allie?
Are you okay?
Mom? What's wrong?
Oh my.
Mom?
She always did have a weak heart.
Mom?
Uh-oh.
I'll fetch the doctor.
Mom!
Oh dear. She's gonna be alright though, right?
Sweetie. Oh, sweetie.
Mom!
You'll be okay. I know you will.
Oh, I don't like the way she's talking.
Be good now.
No,
For me.
don't say that.
Mom? Mom? Mom! No. No! Don't leave me. You can't. Mom!
Well, it wouldn't be the start to a JRPG without some tragedy to your family, would it? I'm sorry, Oliver, bud, but you're an anime protagonist. That's just the way it happens.
Sacrificing herself to save her child.
And yet, thanks to her, the boy lives.
Of course. But shorn of his mother's love, to whom can he now turn for guidance? And soon he will come to our world, where our powers are strongest.
Very good, Your Radiance.
Wait,
Let us see how this story unfolds.
wait, hold it, wait. I love that cloak, I'm not gonna lie. You are a fashion guru. But you just said you wanted to kill me, and now you said soon you'll come to our world. Like, what do you mean? Is this the plan all along?
Oliver, I brought you some apple pie. I'll just leave it here for you, okay, dearie?
Thanks, Miss Layla. I do like some apple pie. Throw some custard on that. Oh, now we're talking. What happened to Phil? Oh, he hurt his leg like falling down the bank, didn't he? Whoa, that's a big old cat.
Now, you'll just have to wait until dinner, Timmy told me. Oh, it's so sad. He's been in there 3 whole days now.
3 whole days of milk and apple pie. No wonder he's sad.
Oliver, Mummy starts her new job today. But she's asked someone very special to take care of you. Mummy spent a long time making him.
Wow, Mom, that looks
I'm
like
sure
shit.
He'll look after you very well.
It's the thought that
Keep him
counts.
while Mummy's away, okay?
Wait, she's just gonna leave this kid at home while working?
Mommy.
How old is this kid?
Is something wrong, sweetie?
Just come back soon, okay?
Of course, sweetie. We'll always always be together, Oliver.
Wow.
Always.
Keep tugging on those heartstrings, game. Playing our heartstrings like a fucking banjo right now. Wow, how dirty was our toy? We cleaned it with our tears. Wait, excuse me.
What's all this? Curse lifted, is it? Tiny! I'm free! Free!
Huh? What just happened?
I love
You
this
just
guy.
witnessed the rebirth of Drippy, Lord of the Fairies.
Who?
That wasn't a
What, are
made-up
you deaf
title.
or something? Drippy, Lord of the Fairies, I said, didn't I?
Drippy.
That's right, and I'm sick to the teeth of you a snivelling and moaning. A proper crybaby bunting you are. 3 days, man. I mean, I've been sad before, but crying for 3 whole days? I'm surprised there's a drop of water left in you. You're a big boy, man. 3 days is, well, it's unheard of.
What?
Our mum died, you dick.
Oh dear, bit flummoxed, a wee bit lost for words. Not to worry, man, I got all the answers. Oh, but prepare yourself. Explaining all this is gonna take a while. Ready?
I don't know if I am ready. I've got to be honest.
Uh-huh.
Tidy. I like your style. Very honest. And you stay that way, okay? Take you far, it will.
Yes, let's listen to what our magical toy has to tell us.
Okay.
See, it's like this, see? What it is there's more worlds out there than this one by here. There's what you might call parallel worlds, see? They're like worlds along by the side of your one.
Oh, the multiverse. Yeah, I've heard of that.
Is my world. That's right, a whole nother world.
Another world?
There's quick you are. And I, that is the Lord of the Fairies. The reason I'm by here in this world of yours, well, it's because there's a proper bad apple trying to upset the peace of both our worlds, see? Shadar, the Dark Djinn, his name is. And what he did was, he took over people's hearts and spread war and ruin all over our world. Tried to stand up to him, I did. And he turned me into a flipping doll and kicked me out of our world and into yours, the
Wait.
rotter.
I thought Mum made him. What?
And then you went and cried all over me, and poof, the curse was lifted, just like that. Which makes me think you must be the one we fairies call the pure-hearted one. The one the legends say will save our world.
I am pretty
Just goes
pure.
to show you can't judge a book by its cover, huh? So, anyway, that means I better get you over to our world and have you get rid of Shadar for us. All right with you?
Me? But how can I?
Don't fret, man. It's a big responsibility, I know, but you'll be all right, especially with me to help you.
But I...
Oh, want me to ask properly, do you? Fair dues.
What?
Oh, pure-hearted one, will you please come and save our world?
No.
What?
Sorry, I must have misheard you. What did you say? Go on once more, but louder.
I won't do it. I mean... I can't do it.
This is why they say never work with children. I ask nicely, and you give me a hearty, yes, sir. That's how this works, see? Gee whiz, that would be swell, you say. It's just how these things are done. It's tradition. How am I supposed to work with this? It's like he's never read a story in his life.
I love this
I know
guy.
nothing about your world. And... I just can't right now.
What, because your mum dropped dead?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dude,
You got a photo of her?
that's not cool.
Hurry up, will you? I haven't got all day.
Oh, okay.
Let's see now. Blimey. It can't be. But then it can't be a coincidence, neither.
What is it?
Is this guy our dad?
Great Sage Alicia. Then we might just be able to save your mum.
Huh? What are you
Wait.
talking about?
You ready for another earful?
What do you,
Yeah.
what do you mean?
The souls of people in your world and my world are connected, which means people from over by here have another version of themselves over by there, called a soulmate. And people with soulmates can even look like each other. Now, your mum, well, she shared a soul with the great sage Alicia. A proper talent she was.
Huh? So my mom was a sage? But how does that help us save her?
Well, Alicia tried to take on the Dark Djinn, but his power was too much for her, and he trapped her in this dark jewel called the Soul Snare. When that happened, then the link between hers and your mum's souls would have been cut off. But if you could free Alicia, it just might fix the link, and who knows, it might even bring your mum back.
Is that really true?
I can't be sure now. but it's possible, yeah.
I don't believe that this guy is telling us the truth here.
How do you know all this, Mr. Dribby? You've been a doll this whole time.
Ah, now there's clever of you. Good question, lad. It's like this, see? I'm not the only fairy. Even though I was stuck by here, my buddies were keeping me abreast of all the goings-on over there. How? I suppose it's what you might call telepathy. And that's not all. I was sending my lordly orders back over there too, having them spy on Shadar and that, you know, tidy, huh? What is it?
I'll do it. I'll come to your world.
Yeah.
I'll come with you and save my mom.
Oh, that's marvelous.
Let's do it.
I might be doing it for all the wrong reasons, but if it saves our world, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. Tidy. We better get going then. Chop, chop.
Okay.
What wrong reasons? Saving our mum?
How do we get to your world?
Oh, curious, are we? All right, I'll tell you. First thing we need is a drop of magic. Go and have a dig around in the fireplace. There's something hidden there, so nosy Parkers won't find it.
Of course, magic.
Why would anybody hide something in there?
That's for me to know and you to find out. Look lively.
Alright, so a lot of things happened. Our toy came to life and told us that we can save our dead mom somehow by going to another world full of magic and fairies and whatnot. This sounds legit, doesn't it? We are at about the half-hour mark, which is where I usually like to end off my episodes, but we're going to go a little bit longer with this one because it's the first episode. So let's go root around in our fireplace to see what the fairy friend has told us to find.
What could be hidden in a place like this?
A mighty spell book.
Huh? A book?
Obviously.
But it would burn in there.
Not this book. The wizard's companion laughs in the face of fire. Wouldn't be much of a spell book if it didn't, now would it?
Oh, it's got fire resistance. Or fire immunity.
Aha, gotcha.
It would make sense to put such protections on your spell book. You do need it to cast your spells after all as a wizard.
This is a spell book?
That there is the wizard's companion, the fount of all wizarding knowledge.
The wizard's companion.
Yes, we got our spell book. Awesome. We need an arcane focus though, or a component pouch, one of the two. Cast our spells. I'm going to teach you bots what, and that was a companion of yours. You want to read of it? Pass by, main menu. Okay, more tutorial, more tutorial, more tutorial. And we have to copy our name down. I don't like Oliver. Let's just go with Oliver, shall we? Yes, I am happy with the name Oliver. Awesome.
Tidy. Right, magic in our way over to my world, is it? Now let's see.
What is it?
You got a wand somewhere by here? We can't go casting spells without a wand now, can we?
Exactly, we need our arcane
Why would we have a
focus.
wand?
Oh, that's a pain. Ah, well, can't be helped. We'll just have to look for one outside.
Huh? We won't find one out there either.
Don't nitpick, crybaby Bunting.
Bunting? My name is Oliver. Oliver.
Ah, so the crybaby bit was right, at least was it?
I love this guy. Smack talks all the time, he's great. Also, love the choice to make him Welsh of all fucking things. I know it's supposed to come off as weird and wacky to an American audience, but choosing Welsh is, you know, that's a great choice. I love it. I'm not reading this dialogue. Whoops. This is going to be a little bit more difficult, but our journey over to my world is a hunt for the soul snare, amongst other things. Why don't you treat this as a warm-up? Easter egg hunt for the wild goose chase, if you will. What? Oh, okay. Okay, I'm lying. The thing is, I never brought a wand with me. I'm not going to attempt the Welsh accent, by the way, because I don't want to be offensive with how bad it is. That may. The price of my lovability is my small stature, innit? I only just managed to carry that flipping book, man. Any more, I'd have been crushed. You brought the book? I thought Mom made you as a doll. I'm so confused. Of course they do, as fairies are incorrigible liars. No point crying over spilled milk. Let's find ourselves a substitute, shall we? How can there be a substitute for a magic wand? It's called a component pouch, Oliver. Although actually no, an arcane focus can also be like an orb or a crystal. It doesn't have to be a wand. More D&D references. Follow me, Bunting. Alright, let's go. Let's go find a wand. This isn't a wand, bud. It's too big. We gotta go find a stick. I completely ignored him saying something about brown stick. Oh, you're sweeping up the yard. Look at this nice woman. Cleaning up all those leaves and branches. Thanks, ma'am. Cleaning up the street. What a nice lady. Oh, you interested in the hot rod? Proper tidy motor. That's all I said I wasn't going to do that accent, and I'm not going to. Don't forget to pop it in your bag. Oh, hey. Bottomless bag. I love the sound of a bottomless bag. More, and I'm skipping through that, but it's just telling me text about how to use a bag. Which is this? What have I got in it so far? Look at this. Provisions, weapons, armor, accessories, treats, ingredients, important items. Oh, hello. Oh, what's all this? The hell is all this? Fairy suit? Wait, that thing he's wearing is clothes? I thought it was just his body. Okay, yeah, what the fuck's all this? Golden Hurley for a Draggle, a Griffey, a Flutterby, Golden Drongo, Golden Mike. Okay, I know what those are for context of the game later on, but I didn't know we got those. Huh. That's cool. Have we found our stick? Having a bit of trouble. Hey, just come pull one branch off that tree over there. Wow, it got night really quick. Do you see that? Broaden the search like. I've got to take another quick look around your house. You stand by in and head up the outside search, okay? Okay, Dripper. Brown and sticky, brown and sticky. Oh, that's right. Yep. Check around in the grass for something brown and sticky. Hopefully nobody's been walking their dog here nearby. Otherwise, we're going to find something real quick. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Our rival from Pokemon Gold and Silver? What are you doing here? Oh no, it's British Ghost Girl. Hey. Hello.
You're the little girl I met before, huh?
Mm-hmm. We met before.
So, how do you know who I am?
I'm really, really sorry, Oliver.
Huh?
Your mummy. I'm sorry. I couldn't save her.
Your mummy.
Huh? I don't... Why would you be sorry for that?
I wanted to save her. I really did.
Huh? Hey, wait.
Whoop.
Where are you?
Damn it, British Ghost Girl, come back.
Hey, where did you go?
Ollie boy, why are you talking to thin air?
Mr. Drippy.
Whoa,
She disappeared again.
Huh? Who did?
Even Drippy can't see her?
That strange girl. That's the second time she tried to talk to me.
What's that? A girl? Where?
And
You're right about strange. I can't see her any flipping where.
Well, how could you? She disappeared into thin air.
Well, anyway, there's something I want to ask you.
Oh.
There is? Sure, go ahead.
What's this stance he's doing? Are we preparing for battle?
With a sidekick, like.
Huh? A sidekick? Who do you mean?
Crikey, that's cold. Who do you mean, he says? Why not stab me in the heart while you're at it? I mean me. I wanted to know if it was all right me joining you on your adventures. Or if you were maybe wanting to trade me in for a younger, prettier model.
He's
But it
so
looks like
dramatic. I
got my
love
answer.
him.
Well, so you know, if you don't have faith in people, you'll never see their true worth. And what's more...
Look at this.
Huh?
It was on the ground, right where that girl was standing.
Chuck it here, then. Top. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. It's a wand.
You mean it? A real wand?
Yeah, went and bought it from the Harry Potter store.
Here and take a look, man. It might seem like any old stick, but it's got all magic writing on it, see?
It does, huh? Wow. Is that how people write in your world?
The runes are all faded, so it might have lost a bit of power. But for our current purposes, it's a beauty.
I like it.
What a stroke of luck.
Luckier than you know, Ollie boy. Phew, I never thought we'd actually find one.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe that girl brought it here for me?
Yeah, it's a good point. You know, this is the 50s. Like, how common was the concept of wizards and magic? I mean, Harry Potter didn't exist yet. Hell, even Dungeons and Dragons didn't exist yet. I guess Lord of the Rings existed, but they didn't really have wands in that.
To cast Gateway, you need somewhere.
Excuse me, we're going to cast Gate? Hang on, what level spell is Gate? Hang on. Okay, I actually looked it up. Gate is a 9th level spell. It's one of the most powerful spells in Dungeons and Dragons, and we're about to cast one at 1st level.
What kind of question is that? Magic is special, innit? It's sacred, right? You have to cast spells in the best environment possible.
Okay.
You really are new to this, aren't you? This is beginner stuff we're talking about here.
I'm a level 1 wizard. What do you want?
Sorry.
I don't know how to cast Gate. I'm sorry.
Plenty of space. It's got to be somewhere around by here.
The town square, I guess.
How big does this door need to be? Are we talking like the size of an actual door or like an Oblivion Gate? How much space? Alright, let's go to the town square, because for this we need lots of oomph, as Drippy said. Let's cross the street without looking. That is not practicing good road safety, kids. Don't do that.
Do you really think we should be doing this here?
No worries, man. Normal people can't see magic, see? Go on, boy. Cast Gateway.
Does that mean they can't see him either? Because I can guarantee someone would be having a word. Let's cast Gateway.
That's it, man. You got it.
Oh, so this spell has semantic components. No verbal, apparently. Or material, I guess. Wow, this seems a bit much. That's a bit overkill. Oh, the dog can see it. Or sense it. Right, wait, hang on.
Get a shunt in, crybaby bunting.
For the last time, it's Oliver.
Hey, it's not bad work for a crybaby, this.
Wait, so they can't see the magic, but what are they seeing right now? They surely see me, right? Am I walking in the air? Thank God smartphones don't exist yet, because this would be getting captured on video. I'm creating a miracle. I guess we're trying not to think about that kind of stuff too much, huh? We're not supposed to think about it. Oh, back to the beginning of the game. Well, we almost got Mufasa'd. But we're fine.
Right. Let's get going, shall we?
Huh? Hey, wait for me! So this is your world.
Ah, home at last.
Look how many waterfalls.
Tidy way to go yet.
Hey, Mr. Drippy, that was pretty neat just now, huh?
Oh, that herd of elk. Enjoy your first encounter with the majestic wildlife of our mysterious world, did you?
Uh-huh. Huh?
Don't like the sound of that growl.
Jeepers.
Hey, look, it's a Flareon.
Where did he spring from?
Sort of.
Ah! What do we do?
He's not like the big softies just now. He's itching for a fight. Proper savage.
Let's run away!
I don't want...
No, use that stick you got for there. Give him a whacking and send him packing.
I don't have any offensive spells.
Ah!
Look lively, he's making his move.
I don't have any offensive spells. I've only got an unarmed strike. I've dumped strength.
We can do this.
Alright, the battle system of the game. Let's have a look. Alright, there was a little tutorial just there, but I skipped it because it was basically just telling me what HP and MP is. A more tutorial. Yeah, when you score a crit, I'm assuming you get these orbs that heal. Skip that little bit of tutorial. So basically, when you crit enemies, they can drop orbs that restore health and MP. That's really nice. Go get him. Keep whacking him with this stick. Yes! We beat a wild animal to death with a stick. Yeah, 4 experience points and 3 gold! That was a rich rough.
Well, hey, proper tidy. Nice one, Ollie boy.
Jeepers creepers.
Where'd you get those
Oh, yeah, I forgot to
peepers?
mention, our world is absolutely riddled with beasties, but keep that up and you'll have nothing to worry about. Right, let's get a move on, shall we?
Well, I mean, the real world's also full of beasties, but humans tend not to go out and fight them
Well,
much.
first off, we need to get you a wand.
But I already have a wand.
You're having a laugh, aren't you? That thing's about as magical as a flipping cabbage. You might just squeeze a gateway spell out of it, but you can forget about anything more than that. Honestly, I wish you'd think before you open your mouth.
Oh, sorry.
So Gateway's a low-level spell?
Ding Dong Dell was just over by yonder, didn't I? Well, if we're very lucky, we might find a wand with a bit more oomph down by there.
So, are wands really so hard to find here?
Well,
Yeah, right. It's a
time
magical
was
world.
You couldn't move for the flipping things. But since Shadar showed up, magic's taken a real nosedive. He banned people from using it, see? Cursed anyone who tried to. He scared them all so much they gave it up.
So, he's pretty scary, huh?
Well, he turned me into a flipping doll, didn't he? Just saying his name's enough to make most folks brick it. Still,
Oh, he's like
rather be a
Voldemort.
doll than have him go poking round in my heart. No one wants to be broken-hearted.
Broken-hearted? Like, sad?
Worse than that, much worse. It's when he steals a piece of a person's heart. Poor beggars don't know whether they're alive or dead. That's no way to live, man.
Oh, it turns them into zombies. Oh,
So
okay.
that's why they're all so scared of him, huh? We can't let him go on doing this.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a matter of letting him, is it? It's not like people flipping enjoy it. That's why I brought you here, innit? You might just be able to stop him, see?
You really think I can?
Course you can! You are the pure-hearted one! And the legends say that the pure-hearted one will drive away the darkness. We'll teach you a few tasty spells and you'll be ready to face him in no time. Sound good to you?
Okay, I'll do it. I'll learn magic.
Let's do it.
Course you will, and that's why we need to find you a better wand.
We need to get some good spells.
Let's head for Ding Dong Dell.
Let's get ourselves, like, shield, fireball, misty step's always nice to have. I'm not going to stop with the D&D references, by the way, so strap in, folks. Ain't it beautiful, Ollie boy? Hi, it's good to be back. Riddled with monsters. Yeah, we found that out, yeah. We'll skip over this. Here's a little something. Oh, 3 loaves of bread. Where were you carrying that? You told me you carried nothing with you on the way to my world, Drippy. You lying bastard of you. That knobbly thing in your hand. Hey, don't talk about that knobbly thing in my hand. That's Ding Dong Dell. Okay, alright, so that is our target for the next episode. That's going to be the end of episode 1. Like I said, we've gone a little bit longer today. Just because... Well, it's the first episode. You got to go a bit long. Get the tutorials and stuff out of the way. But I hope you've enjoyed episode 1 of this game. I'm very much excited to play more. This game looks great. I love me a good JRPG. It looks cute. There's a lot of comedy involved, especially with Drippy here. So I hope you'll join me for episode 2. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.